Hello, this is Tim Law with Planet Forward Coaching and Self-Reliance U. Always remember your life, your dreams, your goals, and your career are all essential. A big thank you for well over 300 people that have subscribed to this channel, Planet Forward Coaching. Please, if you have not done it so far, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it very, very much. Really, really happy to have a wonderful young man who I had the privilege of coaching in tennis for the last few years. Mr. Evan Gibbs, who is going to be telling his story a little bit, and also, where he's going on to school and so on and so forth. So welcome, Evan, and fire away.
Hello, my name is Evan Gibbs. I'm graduating this year, class of 2021. I play two sports, that being soccer and tennis at the school. I also do skiing on the side, but realistically, soccer and tennis have been my major sports here. And I had the privilege to have Coach Law as my coach for this last season and the last three before that. And we've been playing really well. It sucks that last season it got canceled, but we made up for it this year. And it's been quite fun.
Yeah, well, and you've come a long way, Evan, and you're one of those guys, like Seth Seidel or, Josh Sanderson or, Sam Seidel, Lance Freese. You're a good athlete already. Tony Damian, Hayden Golden. I mean, all these guys, Carter Krebs, Trenton Klauser, we're throwing some names out there. And Daniel Money, a lot of those guys that you were with, very good athletes, and you certainly are. I mean, the soccer skills you guys bring to the court really, really help. You really get to the ball. It's just a case we got to work with you guys and make sure we keep the ball on the court. But so what are some of your best memories? And tell us about, I know you made all county as far as soccer was concerned. Tell us a little bit about your soccer career and, where you're going after high school here.
So as for soccer, I am a center back and I've been playing that all 4 years. I even played that during middle school. So when I got up to the high school level, I played a year of JV and then I got into varsity. And those last 3 years of varsity, we've really been contending for the title. And those 3 years have been the major pinnacle of my soccer career. This final year, we actually won the county championship, or we won the division, I guess you could call it. They didn't really have a runoff tournament anymore. But as for my favorite memories with that, just the people are awesome. The entire soccer team, it was pretty much consisting of all seniors this year. So we've been together from the very get-go, and it was awesome to end it off with them. And then as for some after school things, I'm hoping to play soccer some more at Pittsburgh. I'm going to the University of Pittsburgh. I might try to walk on for their actual team, but if not, I'll probably play with the travel rec or a team close by there.
Yeah, well, and you'd certainly have, the potential to, play, certainly recreationally or beyond, as far as tennis is concerned too. I know it's kind of your secondary sport behind soccer there. Some of the guys that were key people, Evan, as I said, you made all county in soccer. Can you give some of the names of those other individuals that were key players on your team? I mean, I know who they are, but let's hear it from you.
I would say one that definitely stands out is Alex Afada. He was our striker, big, tall guy, very fast. Next one I would say is Sam Gatchell. He was our midfielder, controlled the pace, and is a remarkable in distributing the ball. As well as that, I'd say Joshua Taylor. He was an awesome center back. We had two great goalies with Troy Billingsley and Brendan Shirk. And then definitely Coach Shoemaker as our coach. And I would say between all of us there, we drove this team to what it was now.
Yeah. Well, and I think some guy named Seth Seidel made all county too, didn't he? You better not forget your doubles partner, Gibbs. I'm trying to bail you out.
Seth scored a couple goals.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, for sure. And how about your tennis experience, Evan?
Once again, that was awesome. When I came and played tennis, Seth Seidel actually introduced me to tennis because, before ninth grade, I had an idea like I wanted to play, but I never really got into it. So when I got here, it was nice because everybody here was from the soccer team. We had Tony Damian, we had Josh, we had Sam Seidel, we had everybody from the soccer team. So it didn't feel like I was going into something foreign. And I came and I played with Seth a lot, and we've been playing our 4 years together, and we just ended out together too as well.
Yeah, no, you guys had a great run, extremely competitive. You took a very good Dallastown team right to the brink, losing at 5-7, 4-6. I mean, you played extremely well. How about some of your favorite, high school memories, whether it's academic, sports, whatever, that stand out in your mind, Evan?
I think majority of mine revolve around either sports or extracurriculars, and I would say my number one is probably winning counties this fall with or winning the division this fall with the soccer team. I mean, just running onto the field, tons of excitement and elation. It was awesome. Other extracurriculars, I was involved in like the math team and quiz bowl, and we've been doing stuff with along like over the weekends. It's pretty difficult with COVID really to do anything right now.
Sure,
So
sure.
it's been really good getting out there, and we actually ended up winning a couple competitions on
Mhm.
the math team, placing some, getting some cool little trophies. And as for tennis, I think my favorite experience was definitely our 10th grade year with the district run we had.
Yeah,
Just that team and the atmosphere there, because there wasn't a person on that team that wasn't helping that team. We were each pushing each other, no matter if you were one or if you were at the bottom. It was a
sure.
very close knit team.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, great leadership on there. I keep harkening back to Hayden Golden because he was kind of the heart and soul as far as the leadership. But we had some great guys like Ryan McElwain, Lance Fries, Josh Sanderson, Tony Damian, Sam Seidel, Eric Sowers. Was the only underclassman to make that team as far as that was concerned. But yeah, that was a great bunch. What so as far as going on to University of Pittsburgh, Evan, what do you plan on majoring there?
So my major is a bit weird. It's called ecology and evolutionary biology. As well as that, I probably am going to either double major or also minor in applied mathematics.
Mhm.
So a lot of stuff to do with nature and its inner functions and how it really is a lot of it with applied mathematics, how it can be used sometimes maybe in a biomedical way or maybe population dynamics, something along those lines.
Sure, sure. And what advice, Evan, to kind of wrap things up here a little bit, what advice would you give to upcoming high school kids, maybe sophomores or juniors or even freshmen, as far as the advice that you would give to them as far as the high school experience and beyond is concerned?
I think my biggest piece of advice is just do anything. It's bad if you just come in here and stay in one lane. Whether that be a sport, whether that be extracurriculars, whether whatever it may be. The worst thing you can do is just confine yourself to one thing. If you're able to diversify, you're going to find things you really like, even if you don't think you're going to like them.
Mhm.
And I know that happened with me. I wasn't expecting to play tennis for 4 years. I wasn't expecting to be helping with the musical. I wasn't expecting to run some national honor societies with the math. I wasn't expecting to be on the math team, but you get here and you think, hey, well, I can actually do these other things and I can actually take my branches and expand them. It's a cool thing. It's a very
Yeah,
cool thing.
absolutely, absolutely. So, well, Evan, this has been wonderful. Please hang out for a second or so once I conclude things here. And appreciate your time very, very much. You did a great job, and I think you gave some real good ideas to some of the up and comers. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Evan. Just hang tight. Okay.
Mhm.